Okay, that is a freaking awesome question. That's a difficult paradox. How do you get experience at a young age? Chicken or the egg problem. Rob, do you have any suggestions on that?
Yeah, personal projects. People do it all the time. Build your portfolio. What that means is go learn something and then put it out in a way that's publicly accessible. So go learn something about Docker containers and put it in your own public GitHub repository. And over time, you'll have this collection. And then when people are going to interview you, you can be like, yeah, take a look at my repository. I have a tool just for that. What that problem that you talked about. Like that is one way that you can show you have experience. Another way is you can do volunteer work. So sometimes, especially like county hospitals, they are always in need for qualified IT people, always, and even cybersecurity people,
Yes.
because it is a brutal environment. Obviously, especially county hospitals where a lot of activity is happening. So if you go and you volunteer on the weekends, for example, you can use that and leverage it as a resume builder, as experience. Absolutely can. Schools as well. You can volunteer at schools. So look for volunteer stuff. And then finally, sometimes you can have a job. Like I had a job at a vet clinic, and I was able to put the data entry as qualified experience towards an IT job. So those are things that you can do and look at it from that perspective. Otherwise, you're gonna have to find a job where you can do something. And it could be a help desk job. It could be anything. Just start at a job and then look for opportunities to grow. And that's what Bruce was talking about earlier. He started in SOC, and he moved into SIM engineering and GRC, and now cloud architect. So
Actually, remember, I started as a freaking glorified security guard. I was protecting planes. Like, I was protecting planes, man, arguing with Marines and shit. That was my job. That's where I started. And how did I go from having no experience I did a transfer. I did a lateral change. If you work in Walmart, think about it like this. You work in Walmart. Walmart has probably one of the best IT departments in the world. Why don't you try to talk to the IT guys who work in Walmart, right? They're there. See if you can make a lateral change within Walmart. See if you can make a lateral change if you work for Amazon, you're doing packages. Amazon has one of the best, most complete, dopest IT departments on planet Earth. No exaggeration. AWS. They're the guys that that's their baby. You could probably make a lateral change from there. I'm not saying it's not going to be some work on your part, like you have to do projects and things like that, but I made a lateral change within the United States Air Force. So that's one thing you can do. Rob was saying, do projects. That works. In this recent job I got to transfer to do more cloud stuff from GRC now going to cloud. So one of the things I talked about and I was able to talk about fluently is because I was doing projects on AWS. And I was so quick with it because I'd already done it. I was doing some of that stuff. Now they did ask me questions that in another interview I didn't get the job, and I was shooting above my weight. Was I was trying to get a Kubernetes job, and I had no idea how complex Kubernetes was, but I did research it for a week, and I was able to speak on it, so I didn't do too bad with the resume, with the interview, but I didn't get the job. But that didn't stop me. It taught me because when he was asking those questions, I was like, okay, I see I'm weak on these areas. And then I went and studied that stuff, start messing around with the tools and that. And it helped, it strengthened me for the next interview. The next interview was so easy to me that the knowledge that I gained from just that in failing the last interview where I was really going for it, the next interview was easy. So don't give up. And there is hope for you, whether you work in if you're working in education. They have, if you want to do GRC in education, they have something called FERPA. That's a GRC for educators. So there's hope if you're going to the hospital, like Rob mentioned. There's so many different things you can do. Okay,